Hi Yogesh, thank you for meeting with me.
My pleasure.
Jaisalmer told me you're the best camel safari expert in the whole city. So tell me, what's our plan?
Plan is really very simple. Right away we will go for some sand dunes, which is around 45 km far from here.
Okay.
After reaching over there, we'll go towards to our base camp and we'll have some camel ride by today evening, follow with some cultural dance program, dinner and all. And then overnight accommodation will be in tented accommodation. And next day morning we will start our full day camel safari tour.
Okay, so that's when I'm going raw, completely camping in the wild, in the sand dunes.
It's a totally about like man versus wild type.
Perfect, I love that. I'm looking forward to the adventure. Shall we go?
Sure,
Let's
please.
go, thank you.
After a 20-minute ride to the sand dunes, we get to trade in our bike for the ship of the desert to see the sunset. The sand dunes are the adrenaline junkies' playground for dune bashing in a jeep, the artist's inspiration and the traveler's vision of the boundless Thar come alive. The sand formations keep changing according to the winds, so they're the photographer's subject of intrigue as well. A camel safari today as well as tomorrow could get monotonous, but it's the perfect way to get an insight into real desert life. The sunset here is so totally dreamy.
I'm at base camp now, and basically what base camp is, they provide you some bedding, they come and light a fire and you sleep under the stars, so it's a really nice feeling. And Yogesh has been so kind to bring some food cooked by his mother, so we're going to enjoy some food together before he leaves me here. He's also built a fire because the temperature really drops in the desert during the night, so I will be cold, and there's wildlife here, so this will keep me safe, I hope.
Sure, and definitely you are safe over here. I'll meet you by tomorrow morning.
Okay.
So good night. And
No problem. Share some food with me before you go. Good morning, namaste Ali. Good morning Danny. You're saying good morning to me too. Today I'm going again on a camel safari. I'm going from the Sam Desert over to the Lakwana Dunes, so I've got an 8-kilometer trek ahead of me. This desert actually has vegetation, so unlike the Egyptian and the Middle Eastern deserts and all the other deserts, this place can sustain life. There's a water source that they derive from rainwater. I've had a very light breakfast this morning, so I wanted to stay light for Danny, but I've got here in my rucksack all my supplies because I'm going to be cooking with Yogesh and some locals.
I'm now further away from the touristy Sam sand dunes. The Lakwana sand dunes are cleaner, quieter, and more nomadic. Though it's winter, the sun is still quite harsh.
When out in the desert, it's very important to store a lot of water supplies because you can very easily and quickly become dehydrated. But my friend Danny here can actually store all his own food and water internally. So when he's on long treks, he can just help himself to his food and water to sustain him. Yogesh, how does this one look? It looks professional?
of course, it looks like
We'll
a
get into-
professional. Sure, I will give it to him, and I think that our first roti is ready. How was your ride?
It was good, thank you, but I'm a little tired, so I'm looking forward to cooking lunch with you. So what are we going to be cooking today? What are you showing me?
Today we are making chapati and sabji.
Yogesh, tell me, what are these sabjis and how are we preparing it?
Actually, as you can see that here is some onions and potatoes and all and garlics.
Yes.
So first he will put the...
I helped prepare these earlier, you know that?
Okay. So first we will put some onions inside the oil. There is soybean oil which we are cooking. So Ali, just go ahead.
So when you add all of these spices with the potatoes, onion and garlic, what do you call this sabji?
Basically we call it aloo pyaj ki sabji.
Say again?
Aloo pyaj ki sabji.
Aloo pyaj ki sabji, delicious.
Yeah. We people are properly taking care of hygiene also as well. So that's why we are cooking this sabji in mineral water, not in a local water.
Perfect. I love roti, so I really cannot wait to eat this. Yogesh, how does this one look? It looks professional?
Of course, it looks like
We'll
a professional. Sure, I will give it to him, and I think that our first roti is ready over there.
Great. I'm dying to try it.
Sure.
Please. And sabjis? Can't forget sabjis.
Sabji is already ready, and there is a chapati on that.
Thank you. So you can call roti and chapati the Indian bread?
Yes, of course.
So it's really the same thing?
Yeah.
Good to know. I can just smell the aroma, all those beautiful masalas. You did a good job, Ali. I'll let you know how the taste is. That's the decider. Very tasty. It's hard to believe that we cooked it so simply just out here in the desert. I think you're a very talented chef. So I was very unlucky last night. I didn't get to see the local Kabelia dances. I'm a little tired from my safari today, but I'm really hoping that I can see some tonight. So what do you think the chances are?
This time we will be lucky.
I hope so. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm ready to go again off on my safari, and I'm actually headed to Lono village. I'm going to see the sunset there. I've got 3 kilometers to go on Daniel, so I'm going to keep going, and I hope to see some dances tonight as well.
On a long safari like this, prepare yourself for blisters and saddle sores.